Do you want to end up dying because you're living life recklessly and endangering others? Then you better change your ways. Do you have any children? All right, that's a good thing because you're not ready for children.
Welcome to the bench of justice.
All right, court is calling 2022 CR 7778, State of Texas versus Cavan Evander Reign. Can I have part?
I'm sorry, this is Robert Porter. It's Cavan, but his middle name is actually Evander. It's not Evan.
Ah, okay, Evander. You should have corrected me.
Sorry. No, we didn't want to cut you off, Judge.
No. I'm real big on names. I think if somebody is mispronouncing your name or not saying the correct name, you need to let them know. All right, could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Minister of State, thanks.
Defense?
Robert Porter for Mr. Ron Howell.
And are you Mr. Reign?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, defense, I'm showing you the discovery acknowledgement. Have you received all the discovery in this case and did you review it with your client?
I have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Reign, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Reign, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of aggravated robbery? That is a first-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargaining agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand by entering this plea bargaining agreement, you were giving up those rights? And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargain agreement in this case? All right, off the record for a moment. I need all the other files on this case.
Yes,
Back on the record. Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Reign, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? Are you a U.S. citizen? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 10 years in the prison. There's $1,000 fine. It hasn't been checked off, but if the court finds that there's a deadly weapon involved, then the court will order that there be an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. The state will take in consideration 2022 CR 7089, 2022 CR 7090, 2022 CR 7088, 2022 CR 7087. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense?
Yes.
State?
Yes, sir.
Showing you the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. State is asking that you have no contact with Thomas Morales. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Judge, State Officer Justin Martin takes exhibit 1 and its attachments and evidence.
No objection.
Mr. Reign, I'm showing you what's entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Please, Your Honor.
All right, and state, has the complainant been informed? Okay, thank you.
On my notes, Joe, Judge, I don't see that discussion was had with the complaint.
All right, but was there an attempt to reach out to the complainant?
Yes.
Okay,
I show that it's based on our notes.
all right. And I'm assuming, and again, there I am again assuming that there was no response back from the complainant.
I don't show anything in our system about a response.
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, Ron has taken full responsibility to the court. If this plea bargain, we especially request the court call.
All right, the court will sentence you to 10 years in the prison. There's $1,000 fine. Affirmative finding of a deadly weapon. Credit for any time served. Taking consideration 2022 CR 7089, 7090, 7088, and 7087. Is there anything else from either side with regards to sentencing?
It's again affirmative finding of the deadly weapon.
Yes.
Nothing from the attention.
All right, showing you what's entitled trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you. We can go off the record. How old are you?
20.
All right. Do you want to end up being in prison for the rest of your life? Do you want to end up dying because you're living life recklessly and endangering others?
No.
Then you better change your ways. Do you have any children? All right, that's a good thing because you're not ready for children. And what's up with this facial tattoo? What is that about? Well, I mean, when did you get it?
A year ago.
Why? Does it have any meaning?
Yes, me and family forever.
And you can't remember that?
And
All right. So how far did you go in school?
I got my GD.
And what are you planning on doing with the rest of your life?
I'm not sure yet. For the time of coming, I plan to get more education as much as I can.
All right. You better change your life. Otherwise, life may not be long for you. You understand?
No.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Always a pleasure seeing you, Mr. Porter.
Take care.
All right.
The court is now in session for 2022 CR 778, State of Texas versus Cavan Evander Reign. From the start, names matter. Evander, not Evan, and the record is clear. This is aggravated robbery, a first-degree felony with life-altering consequences. The defendant received all discovery and reviewed every document with counsel. He understood the indictment, the plea agreement, and every right he was about to waive: the right to a jury trial, the right to confront witnesses, the right to remain silent. There was no coercion, no promises outside the plea. He entered this plea knowingly, voluntarily, and fully aware of the stakes. Court admonishments were reviewed. The consequences of this crime are severe: 10 years in state prison, a $1,000 fine, and an affirmative finding of a deadly weapon. Multiple related cases were considered to ensure the sentence reflects the seriousness of the offense. Evidence was presented through stipulations, witness statements, police reports, and attachments. No live testimony required. The court reviewed each exhibit carefully and found the evidence overwhelming. The verdict: guilty. Before sentencing, the court spoke directly to the defendant. This is a life-changing moment. Your choices have consequences. You are not ready for children. Reckless behavior will only shorten your life. Education and reform are your only paths forward. The plea is accepted, the sentence is imposed, and the defendant is credited for time served. Rights to appeal have been waived, except for pretrial motions. This is more than a conviction, it's a warning that the law sees the actions, the weapon, and the threat to society. Change your life now, or the consequences will follow you for the rest of your days. Cavan Evander Reign will serve 10 years in prison, pay a $1,000 fine, and must face the realities of the life he chose today.